little bit of overcast last night. Just taking off for a drive. Afterwards, I'd taken off the cover because I knew I was going to drive the next day, but oh well. Alright, how's it going, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. This is Veggie State J35. Today I'm going to be taking my car on a road trip, mini road trip, seeing how it does. Let's see what happens, if I have any issues. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow it. So if you guys could help out with that, support my content. If you guys want to see something specific, just let me know. Drop a comment below what else you want to look at, or if you're trying to see more races or just cruises as well as walkarounds, let me know. Thank you. How I'm driving it is how you see it. Right now I'm on 410 gears on a 4L80 transmission. Basically going 60 miles an hour, almost at 3K RPM, like 2.8. Car is handling pretty good. On my way right now to a friend's house. We're gonna go check on his Jeep. And then also I want to show the drive of the Fox, basically. So right now I'm on strange rear shocks, adjustable single wave. It's 1 to 10 suspension setting. So right now I'm on a 3 or 2, which is soft. When I went to the track, I bump up to like a 3 or a 4, and sometimes it doesn't set right away. You have to drive it. And last time I left the racetrack, I left it on a stiffer drag setting, so my car didn't set back when I would launch. And I really felt it on the freeway. Now I'm back at a softer setting, and man, this car drives really good, like smooth. Up front, I'm on a coil kit. The pound springs, I don't want to say, but I'm on a soft spring for the front suspension. So like if you were to jack it up, it takes a while to jack up the front end just because of how soft my springs are, and as well as how long they are. But yeah, this is it. So I'll continue kind of recording the car and show you how it is as they get closer. Now I'm just returning from the drive I did up north. I didn't get any content on the Jeep, but it's moving. So what's it like driving a LS swap Fox? Well, it's pretty much like driving a normal Fox, and to understand that, it's kind of the steering is kind of sloppy sometimes. So if you've driven like an F250, it could be like that. Smooth, but the steering wheel sometimes gets a little shaky, if you can see, barely. My alignment's on point, but still, I don't know if it's the right pinion or like the steering connections, they just have like some slight play. So we're gonna look into that later once I go through it. I have another power steering pump. So right now I'm just dealing with power steering leak. I think it's an original pump. Like I expected it to go bad if I used an original part, so that doesn't matter. And then what else? I have something else. It is loud. I am gonna sort that later. I just haven't gotten to it. I haven't even driven the vehicle that much. So what else is it like? Well, drivability. To be able to overtake someone easy, and it's fun. That's the most important part. Like I really enjoy this vehicle. Probably prefer driving it more than the other vehicles. Well, I like driving the Fleet line a lot too, the 47, but this is probably number one, to be honest, the foxbody. That's why I like taking it on drives, and you know, it's reliable. It hasn't given me issues. Had it tuned by theyre performance on E85, and it has not given me any issues, so it's pretty cool. Fuel, I had a full tank before I left. I've done about 80 miles so far, or 200, close to that. That's where I'm at right now. Now for the throttle, I am a drive-by cable throttle body, so I'm like an older vehicle. Like newer LSs, they have drive-by wire, so you have an electronic pedal as well. I opted for a cable. One, it's easier to do the install. Two, the throttle is, I would say it's where you need it to be. So it's all based off your foot. The only thing is, a drive-by wire setup, electronic throttle body has a better response and throttle in terms of being fast on it. So realistically, right now it's just all based off the speed of my foot. Whereas a electronic throttle body, you could adjust that pedal to be very sensitive, so it would be very torquey. But since, you know, this vehicle isn't just all racing, I like driving it a lot. This met my needs and a lot of boosted applications. Since I will be going boost later, I've seen a lot of drive-by cable. I'm going that route as well, and you know, drive-by cable is the way for me in this application. It just makes sense. It's a really fun car. Right now I'm driving, trying to beat the rain. I don't think anyone likes driving in the rain, like it in a classic car or sports car. But yeah, it's fun. So still the same outside. I've not driven the car much at all lately, but this unit's really neat. It's not giving me major issues. I'm just chasing that power steering leak, to be honest. That's nice. This is how it sits right now, just till I do some other stuff to it. And this won't change till I lower the K-member a little bit later on. I'm gonna get to that. But no big issues on this car. Turns up, starts easy. Been meaning to change the wheels out to the dailies, but haven't yet. You might see it smoke. I hate that beeping. Starts up normal. Good. Right here. Very doable. That's why I like it. Yeah, so right now, just trying to chase that leak. See where exactly it's coming from. And I'm seeing right here in my cathedral port, looks like I have a rat trying to build a nest. Or, let me get a better angle. I'm trying to eat in there. So I'm gonna have to clean that out later once the vehicle cools down. That sucks, but oh well. But yeah, pretty much stock heads, everything. Except headers and a cam. It's the only different thing it has. And the intake manifold, which I actually get robbed horsepower from it. When you go into a swap, know what you're gonna change, what's prone to leak, what isn't prone to leak. That way it'll help you along what to encounter. So that's why I'm not really sweating over it. And that's why I got rid of the plastic manifold on the engine bay, because I wanted to maintain a stock hood. So I wanted to do that, so the car still looks stock. That was the reason for going this. But I do hit right there. I do have a solution for that. A few videos to come, hopefully. But that's the main reason I went for a lower cathedral intake manifold and custom alternator bracket, as well as a few other things. But like the crank hub, that's OEM. I'm gonna replace that. That may be an issue as well. And then the power steering pump, I have a new one. That's why I do recommend, like, you know, swapping out new parts. That you want to make sure like everything is OEM in terms of like for sensors and like, you know, power steering pump. But that's Chevy power steering, and then it goes into the Ford lines. No, Chevy lines into Ford rack and pinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Have LEDs in here. This little tire. This tire is a 275 50/15. I did that just so I didn't risk rubbing. This tire never rubs, neither does the inside. And I did roll them. However, I didn't want to take that risk because the other tires are very meaty. And I didn't want to deal with that risk of rubbing. Man, these tires have a lot of life in them still. I need to swap them out, save them. But yeah, another thing to consider. But as long as the car does what it's supposed to do, it's just the power steering. That's the next thing I got to worry about eventually. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.